clean up. But it's all good though, because we have a great show for you. Everything from fucking tranny porn to
whoa! I don't take part in all that. What are you talking about?
You know what? Then let's start right there, dog. Covino and Rich were talking about if you decided. I don't know if they said if you were gonna transition. Oh, that's what they were saying. So it was on Thursday's show. They mentioned if you were gonna transition, would you pick like a cool name, or would you pick like fucking Betty or Dorothy, right? And
that's my mom's name, bro. Did you have to really say that?
Doug,
and you know what the sad fucking part is? Her best friend is Betty.
Shut up.
I'm not lying to you.
Doug, do you remember the last show? You said, or the show before that, you said something about an old white guy. And you go, hi, I'm Tom. And I go, that's my father-in-law's fucking name.
Now you know fucking Dorothy and Betty, bro.
And you know Tom. So,
right,
well, okay. Go. Well, okay. So this is what I was thinking.
And that's why we do a fucking show together, see?
So, Doug, I was thinking, so they were talking about if you transitioned, would you give yourself
like...
Or
were you thinking?
I was thinking. So,
okay.
That's
better.
You know, they were saying that if you transitioned, would you give yourself like a hip, cool, young people name? Or would you give yourself like an older person name? Like the names I mentioned before.
And they're old.
And so this got me thinking, because I was like, oh, transition. And then I remembered that I just saw two people in the trannyverse.
The what?
The trannyverse.
Yeah,
two transgender people that I saw this week, and one was at Circle K named Dorothy, which kind of confused me because I go, wait, are they a transgender person? Because would they pick the name Dorothy? Because to me, that sounds like an older person name. Probably a beautiful, soul of a person, but still maybe a little bit older.
Is a beautiful soul of a person, all right?
And maybe has a couple of years on her, right? So I was thinking, would somebody pick that name? And it went right in to what Covino and Rich were talking about, because that happened this week, and Covino and Rich were talking about it. So then again, okay, so like a day later or so, I was at Walmart and I saw this chick that was about 6'4". I'm 6'2" and some change, and this person was taller than me. They were the cashier, and I was like, I didn't think anything of it because I had just saw something on Alec Baldwin's daughter, and his daughter's 6'1". So I didn't think anything. I just thought
Haley or what?
No, not Haley. I forget. It's one of the lesser known daughters, but it's her mom is Kim Basinger. And her dad's Alec Baldwin.
I heard Haley's fucking Kuka is fucking so good. Justin got fucking face. Is that true? You see that, bro?
Yeah, dog. That's crazy. Yeah. So I went up to this.
It's gonna go away, bro. That's just him coming down from getting the squessel. I'm, you know me. The show knows that I'm, my preference. Like if they're beautiful, beautiful women are beautiful women, but I'm not big on I'm not big on the tortilla chicks.
I feel you.
It's not my deal.
Because my friend, he had told me one time, one of his friends, they had mentioned something about they liked tranny porn because it was.
What?
They had mentioned that they like tranny porn because
where do you even find that shit at?
I don't know, trannyporn.com. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure there's a website called that, dog. You could type in fucking peanutbutterandjelly.com and I bet you there's a website, right?
Why don't they just watch titty milk getting fed on
dog,
TikTok?
I was thinking because friend said that it's straighter than normal porn.
Well, wait.
Because there's a chick and a half. So there's only half a dude in this kind of porn. But in normal porn, there's a full dude and a full chick.
Yeah, no thanks.
So I was thinking, dog, this is my reason why tranny porn is actually gayer than normal porn, is because when you're watching a normal porn, what are you, dog? In this scenario, you're the fucking dude, right? You're not getting off to the dude. You're getting off to the chick. You're the dude in this scenario. So if there's a chick
when you're done, I'm raising my hand now because when you're done, I got questions.
Okay. So if you're watching a porn with a naturally born chick and a transgender chick.
But do you even trust it at that point? Well, 50% of the two is already fucking lying and faking it. So do you even trust that the other one is telling the truth? Because you could have 200% dude porn.
You could. But see, the thing is, In a normal porn where you know it's a dude and you know it's a female, right? You're getting off to the chick. If it's tranny porn,
I disagree.
What you're getting off to the dude as well?
Who in the fuck watches? What are you, 200? What are you watching, your grandfather's porno? Who watches a dude and a chick? You don't just like search Solo or Toy Show, or why do you watch a cock at all if it's not fake?
Wait. Solo chicks, Doug? What are you? Like 12?
Addicted to Pinocha, bro. I don't want to see cock. If I want to see a cock, I'll look at my own. It's big enough.
No, but Doug, in this scenario, I'm pretending that I'm the fucking okay. I don't
even search that shit. Like if I'm gonna do it, I don't even really like dude and chick porn. Like if I'm gonna watch the shit, I don't need him to participate. I'm just trying to see the kuka. What do I want to see the cock for? I think if you want to watch it with the dick in it, you're already halfway there, bro. You might as well watch tranny porn.
Okay, so we'll say we'll give gold, silver, and bronze then. All right, these are the three categories now on the straightness of porn.
Okay.
So the straightest, I'm going to say, is the kind that you're watching, right? Yeah. There's only a chick. She's squirting all over the camera.
Bro, the one I seen most recently, it's this hot Latina chick. It's in Spanish, bro. She's got these long curls. She's in a like white restroom. She's got a toy. She sticks that fucker on the wall and goes to work on herself. I don't need to see a dude in there, bro. Like what is a dude in that whole situation? Like, what am I missing? What am I gaining?
You're the dude in this.
That's what your memory. Yeah, you're supposed to, bro.
That's what I'm saying, Doug. I'm the dude in that scenario.
But back to your question. So if you're watching regular, I guess, porn with a dude and a chick, what are you, tag teaming her?
Yeah, Doug.
I don't get it. Dude.
I'm not tag teaming her. I'm the dude.
Let me just state this for the record.
Dude. Okay.
Let me just state this for the record right now. And if any chicks I've ever dated are listening, they can vouch and verify like Columbo does about my music and my movie collection. All right.
Okay.
The only fucking porn I'm watching with a dude and a chick in it is the porn I make myself. Other than that, I don't want to see no one else's cock. I'm
good. Okay. Well, then I guess the
I got you all fumbled, or what,
I don't want to say the straight, or I don't want to say the normal, because
say what you want. Say how you feel, bro.
So
pour out of your heart.
So the normal porn is gayer than the kind of porn that you watch, right?
I mean, you're gonna see a dick. I don't know if you want to call that gay or not, but there's some cock and balls in it.
Okay, this is why I was gonna say that the tranny porn is gayer than the normal porn, because in my mind, the normal porn, you're the dude. You're getting off to the chick, right? In a tranny porn, if you're like, well, there's 1.5 chicks. So you're getting off to the chick and you're getting off to the transgender chick as well. So now you're getting off to, is it half a chick or is it half a dude? Is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? You know, so, okay, question.
So why not just go with the lesbian gangbang then and see no cock and just get off to all chicks?
Chicks on chicks?
Yeah, and then you can just be the one dude, and now you're having a party.
Dog, I feel like I don't
understand why penis has to be in the porn that you watch. I don't get it.
Because I'm the penis.
Not if it's tranny. You're like the other half.
No, I didn't say the tranny. I'm not watching it. This is Nico's friend.
Oh, well, why does Nico's friend got to watch that shit?
I don't know, Doug. This is a
Let's
question.
take him to HK and TJ and see if we can change him.
So, oh, yeah. So, all right. So the dog, does
Tommy like pinkies in his booty?
Probably. I mean, at this point, he's.
I mean, if you like tranny porn, you might like a pinky in the butt, right?
So, wasn't that cartoon that was a spinoff of Pinky in the Brain? It was Pinky in the butt.
In the butt, bro.
It was a dirty version of that cartoon.
They need to create a weed strain called that, bro. It's gonna get you so fucked up. You
pinky in the brain. Pinky in the butt. Okay.
I got so high, I took a pinky in the butt.
Oh my goodness. Okay, fuck.
It's a good show for all you fuckers that are listening and staying tuned in.
I don't even know, Doug, how much of this shit is going to be able to get on the air without us getting quote unquote canceled. We're not famous enough to get canceled.
Bro,
right?
You can't cancel 300 YouTube subscribers. What the fuck?
Hey, 344 asshole. All right.
Sorry, Dick. My bad. If you just air it all out, maybe we'll have 342.
Okay. I'll talk to you after this about why I'm thinking whether we should leave it in or not.
All right.
I'll tell you. So remind me Remind me afterwards.
But you're the shot caller when it comes to that, so I trust your judgment. Call for what it is.
Okay. I just heard something about Marilyn Monroe. Is it Monroe? Marilyn Monroe.
Fucking tomato, same shit.
So, Doug,
the broad that Kim Kardashian wore her dress.
So I just heard that she had some of the worst hygiene in American history.
Ugh.
That is fucking gross. So I replied,
I'm not banging her with bad hygiene.
Doug, I think Barstool shared that story or something.
Fart stool.
So I replied, fucking hashtag. I put, this is fucking disgusting. Marilyn, wash your butt. Hashtag fucking wash your butt or whatever the fuck. Because Doug, that's something that I was like, really? Are you fucking serious?
That's a fucking, I draw the line right there, bro.
Oh man.
Shout out to my homie Mito, because you know what? Mito kind of set it in stone. He's my homie. He does fucking car installation, like stereo, mechanic, airbags. Fuck, he's even doing upholstery. Whatever you need, fucking Mito got you. And if you're one of my homies growing up in the neighborhood, you motherfuckers already know that. But anyways, he told me a long time ago when he's helping me, I was buying some used cars or whatnot. I'm trying to get some reliable ones. And he's like, Cuzzo, look at the inside. And I go, what you mean? He goes, because if it's fucking cigarette burns and trashy and rips and stains and they didn't take the care of the inside of that motherfucker, you think they changed the oil? Hell no. And so same shit. Broad, if your hygiene's all fucked up, I ain't parking in your garage. That motherfucker got Black Widows in it. I'm good.
Fuck, dog. I forgot where I was going with that shit.
Wash your butt.
Wash your butt. Kim Kardashian,
fucking Marilyn Manson stinks.
Marilyn Manson.
He stinks too. He's a stinky bastard. You know he is.
Fuck. See, this is the kind of shit you get on the raw and fucking uncut shit. Is where we're over here trying to think about where the fuck.
You can't finish sentences, and you guys get to see it.
You guys get to, okay, but okay, fuck it, Doug. Let's move on to something else.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out a longtime CNR listener, almost as long as me, or as long as me, back to 06, fucking Darren from fucking Narrowsburg, New York. Shout out D. What's up? What's up, Darren?
Darren, what's his last name?
Darren. Let me find out, bro. Are we really gonna do that? We're dry snitching here on.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's the same dude that I'm thinking of.
Starts with the B.
Yeah.
Yeah, same dude.
Okay, yeah, that dude.
And he said his full name. I just don't know if I want to. I mean, don't throw out my last name.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he wants to, he could hit me up, and I'll say it next time. But we're gonna call him Darren B for now.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I wanted to know if it was the same dude I was thinking of. It was.
Yeah,
I used to talk to that dude a lot more because he used to like DM and shit the show a lot more. But oh, you know what? Speaking of fucking shout outs, Doug, you know what? I know that Joey in Texas said one time that we shout out like the same people and shit.
Shout out Joey.
This is definitely, he's actually one of the people that I have on here. The reason why I have these special shout outs today is because these are people that we've mentioned a million times. But the thing that makes the shout out special is that if you haven't listened to these episodes, every one of these people have been, and there's only like 4 or 5 of them.
Well, fuck, let me hear
every one of these people have been on the show. They've made appearances. So we got the Funky Monkey. We did an episode with her. Great episode. Fucking I Am Key. I Am Key is a very fucking opinionated person.
He is.
We
He'll argue with you. Be careful. He will argue with your ass.
We did 2 episodes with him, and only one of them aired because one of them got lost in the fucking ether.
I think I was drunk in fucking Santa Cruz, right?
And yeah.
Wasn't I faded? I was at the boardwalk faded, and I think I recorded that one in my car.
I think the very first person that Johnny and I had back in the day was Joey in Texas. We did like an hour long with him.
Well, how come the fuck he's not on our show?
And we'll bring him back one day. So Joey, hit us up. If you're fucking listening, fucking hit us up. And then the other one is actually Carl Reinhardt.
Fucking Reinhardt.
That dude fucking
sends me TikTok videos.
I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking about that dude the other day.
Really?
And
porn?
I was in the shower and I was touching myself. And I go, you know what? I go, Carl. I talked to
Brainhard if you're doing that, bro.
So I talk to that dude pretty often outside of.
No, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I'm just talking
of you know the in-show chat and all that shit. And I was thinking this dude is very opinionated and he has a lot of differing opinions than you and I, because you and I, we lean very Covino. It's obvious, right? And
bro, how can you not? Are you leaning fucking rich?
Well, he leans more spot a lot of the times. And
I definitely lean more spot than rich. So, I'll say that.
But he's harder on Covino than I think you and I are, because I feel like I don't know why. I feel like I can relate a lot more to Covino.
I can't.
But that's why I'm saying,
because even when
it would
he's
be
wrong,
nice
he's still
for us
right.
to. It would be nice for us to get him on here a couple of times, and maybe have him pop on once a month or something. Depending on,
we know who we need, bro. We
What's
also
up?
need another return visit from the one and motherfucking only Jason and
Nathan
Tampa.
Silverman. Oh,
Jason
okay.
and Tampa.
Jason and Tampa. I didn't even have that. So yeah, so check out the episodes with Joey in Texas, Carl Reinhardt, Funky Monkey, I'm Key,
Jason and Tampa.
Jason and Tampa. Who am I leaving off of here, dog?
Why they're not? They're new CNRs. They're new CNRs, but that's Wild Podcast. Shout out Tito and E.
Oh, Tito and E.
Stickman's on the team nowadays. I think he's listening to CNR, and I know he listens to us.
Stickman's been here. Fucking Soupy. I'm that fucking John Soupy Arthur. He's verified on Twitter.
Oh, you forgot fucking what's his face? The wrestling dude, Mike Durband.
Oh, Durband. Yeah, it's not Durbin. Mike Durband. We've had Mike Durband. So a lot of Covino and Rich listeners have been on here expressing their opinions, letting us know how they feel about the show. We go into a lot of times how they started listening. So not only is this a shout out to all of them, and there's other people, like I want to say what's up to Jackson. I want to say what's up to fucking Greg Jensen. Yes. Greg Jensen.
Green Optimist.
Greg Jensen is so fucking in all of our shit, liking all of our shit. Fucking Jim Milliorn or whatever the fuck his name is.
Send that man a free t-shirt.
Those dudes are always fucking showing love. So I can't thank them enough. And so what I'm saying to any of them or to anybody that's listening to this, if you want to make an appearance, just fucking hit us up. We'll let you know.
Send us nudes, and then we'll invite you on after.
We'll let you know when we record, and fucking we'll get this shit all taken care of, and we'll get you as our.
What about guest.
Columbo we had on,
and Sammy and Steve and Husky Nips and fucking Miguel.
We've had everybody. We've had so many guests on this show. So if you want to check out any of those, just scroll through our shit, and we'll even say on there like welcoming Jason in Tampa or welcoming this person or that person. So just
Tim Cricket Wireless in Arizona.
That he did try to come on.
He tried.
He tried very hard.
Cricket wouldn't allow it. They're like, I guess we're sponsored by fucking Verizon, and Cricket got upset, but.
Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to get those shout outs out. And if I'm missing anybody, forgive me, that guy. Fucking, I only wrote down a handful
he told
of
me
people.
who he's not shouting out, and if he missed it, it was you.
You're such a dick, dog.
I
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I know he did.
Oh, I did want to say what's up to fucking Nicho. He has his own podcast called "Shut Up and Refill My Popcorn," and I listened to him live on That's Wild podcast.
Yeah.
So I heard it.
I got a buddy named Micho.
Oh yeah.
Micho Rizo, eh?
Okay, there it is. I want to talk about something that I find funny as fuck. So Covino and Rich, they often talk about like this week they mentioned bologna and like who the fuck, as a grown man buys bologna. And
I got weenies in a can. Does that count? Because it's like bologna meat, but in little fucking Vienna sausages.
Well, no, Doug, I buy a fucking pack of bologna here and there. Fucking just like the little fucking Oscar Mayer or whatever, right? Yeah. What cracks me up is and it's because, Doug, they're from the East Coast, right? So every time they talk about bologna, I'm thinking the fucking pack that you just buy that's like $1.50, right? The little round piece.
And how the fuck does bologna go into bologna?
Fucking.
I've never seen the word bologna in my life. I've seen bologna.
What about lasagna?
I've seen lasagna.
Mm-hmm. So there's some weird shit out there.
But have you ever seen bologna? Have you ever seen bologna written out anywhere?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
How you spell it?
Bologna.
It's bologna.
Yeah.
There's no loney in there, bro. It's lagna.
I don't know the origins of it, but what I was saying is how they're from the East Coast. Whenever they talk about bologna, and Rich this week mentioned it, he was like, as a grown man, who's going up to the counter and saying, give me a pound of bologna? And every time he says that shit, Doug, never in my life, I don't even know if delis around here do that shit where they fucking will cut you a pound of bologna. Really?
But even that's an insecure statement. Motherfucker, if you like it, who cares what you order? As a grown man? There's people out there who like it. Because you're a grown man, you got to be embarrassed about ordering the shit? Come on, bro. Get your fucking confidence back.
You mean I could be cool with my ketchup?
And your bologna.
I eat my bologna sandwiches with ketchup.
You can even have packs of ketchup, and I'll still think you're cool.
Oh fuck. Okay, Doug. I go through more ketchup than any grown man should. I'm being real.
You know what I like better than the packs of ketchup is the packs of Tapatio. You ever had those?
I don't know, Doug, but there's this fucking Mexican place that has like groceries and shit, and they like make fucking burritos and shit.
Oh, bro, I buy tacos from a spot like that once a week.
If you get fucking burritos from them, Doug, they have these little packets of like salsa. Mm-hmm. Dog, they're so fucking good. It's just like a little packet of some cheap ass salsa, and it's fucking bomb.
You want to hear what I've been doing, bro? Instead of pizza?
Let me hear, Doug.
So 1 pound of carnitas, 1 pound of pastor. It both comes with cilantro and onions, and they give you a tub of that spicy fucking guac sauce. $2 extra for a dozen tortillas. They warm up on the spot, bro. It's like $34 out the door. You got 2 pounds of meat and 24 tacos.
Did you say instead of pizza?
Yeah, because I would always do pizza for the team because it's cheap. You can order, get a shit.
Oh, so you're buying that for the homies and shit.
So now we've been just getting tacos, and you just fucking everyone's making their own taco, bro. We're killing it.
Okay.
Shout out La Chiquita fucking out here in Lompoc. The little same shit though. Grocery store with a little comida inside.
Bologna at the counter. Okay, let me see. Oh, all right. I've never been in this scenario.
Bro, fuck, that's the third time.
I've never been in this scenario, Doug.
Write that shit down.
So I'm gonna fucking need. Let me see.
That's great. Making history today, bro.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm gonna need some opinion from a professional, Doug, because I've never lived, and if you have, you can share. If you haven't, you don't have to, or you can't if you haven't, right? Or if you have and you don't wish to share, whatever. I just wanted to let people know I haven't lived this life yet, right? So Covino, or actually not Covino, Rich mentioned
porn. You're gonna fucking get there pretty quick.
Rich mentioned that he was like, "Who the fuck wears their wedding ring on the beach?" And they were having talks about when you say things to let people know you're taken. Or if you're with, like Rich said, a couple of dudes he is with may looked a little questionable. So he'll say like, "Oh yeah, my fucking wife." So people know he's straight.
I heard it.
So he said
he's a weirdo, bro.
He was like, "Who wears their wedding ring?"
That's insecure. Like you gotta are you scared they're gonna hit on you? So right away you gotta tell them you got a lady and you're straight. Like that's an act of insecurity, dude. What the fuck? Let those fuckers do their thing. They should know when they try to look you in your fucking soul that you're not gay. That should be enough. You shouldn't have to announce the shit.
Well, that's the thing, Doug. I look at El Cucuy. I'm like, you know what? This dude is so straight. He doesn't even watch porn with the dude in it, right?
No, he would never take a cock.
I watch Rich. I see Rich. And I'm like, this dude might take it in the ass.
I guarantee you he's had pinkies, bro.
That's why I kind of see where Rich is coming from on having to identify himself as straight, because he looks a little questionable sometimes, right?
But doesn't he do that with everything? Like, doesn't it feel like maybe I've just been listening to them for a long time and like I'm just starting to like catch on, but doesn't it feel like everything he says he has to justify?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? The fucking polo shirts. I got to tell people I'm gay. I'm not gay. I've got a wife. Like everything.
I'm going to isolate that clip. You're like, I got to tell people I'm gay. And then we'll start the intro.
But I feel like every conversation he starts or story he tells, at some point in it, he is justifying something. Right? So, like he explains all of his decisions, and I don't need that.
So I have a question.
We have an answer.
Rich said, "Who the fuck wears a wedding ring on the beach?"
I would if I was married.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know.
And you know why?
Because
I've got this fucking chain I'm going to show you. I've probably taken it off maybe a handful of times in the last over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I don't take it off. I sleep with it. I don't take it off.
You got that chain when you were 4?
Yeah, bro. I'm crazy. I'm baller. I was hustling back then. Shit, baller. But nah. And then not only that, I've had my earring since 2003. You know what I'm saying? And I never take it out. So if I'm in a committed relationship and I'm married, bro, and I got a wedding ring, it's gonna be something fancy. I'm gonna rock that motherfucker. I'm gonna rock it on the beach. I'm gonna rock it while I sleep. I'm rocking it, bro. The only time I'm taking it off is if I'm gonna damage it.
Okay. See, that's how I've grown up with my family, my
Don't
dad,
take it off.
you know, my dad, my uncles, my brother, anybody, dog, who's been married, they keep that shit on 24/7. And I don't know. I just feel like when
there's a new trend. There's a new trend.
Said, what is it?
If you're like in construction or you're working all these things, you think you're gonna fuck it up. That's when they buy the rubber one. Right. There's no excuse, bro.
And see, so Rich was like, who wears this? Who wears that? I was like, dog, for real? I don't think I ever saw my dad's full finger until he passed away and shit. I'm like, that motherfucker. I'm like, I don't listen. I don't know if my dad had feet. I never saw his whole finger. That's all I'm saying. Right? So Doug, that's all I'm saying is that when Rich says shit like who wears their ring on the beach, I'm like, is that something you take on and off often? I feel like once it's on, boom, you keep that bitch on unless like you're fucking, I don't know. I just feel
and shout out to Devon's Jewelers. I bought all my shit at Devon's in the Sacramento, Fresno, Central Valley area.
Was Devon that dude with the big trench coat?
Yeah, no, it was Big Black, the dude that when he sent you all those videos on that one holiday. Yeah, remember when you opened it and saw the big black cock?
Oh yeah,
that was Devon. Wood.
Oh okay,
but you take that out too, aren't you?
Nah, I'll leave it in.
But shout out Devon's Jewelers, because if you bought diamonds from Devon's and you took it in every 6 months to get cleaned or checked up, bro, if the diamond fell out, they're gonna replace it anyway. So there's no reason why you shouldn't wear that fucking ring.
Doug, I fucking have a funny ass story. So Covino, he always talks about his Uncle Bill, right? His Uncle Bill
I heard
that was married to his Aunt Googie.
And they divorced Bill too, right?
Yeah, so they divorced Bill too. Well, during that conversation, somebody in the chat was like, what? Uncle Bill is only a few years older than you? Because Covino mentioned, hey, Uncle Bill is only, a couple years older than me or whatever. So somebody in the chat was like, what? Uncle Bill, like he's only a few years older? Doug, I went to school. This dude that I've known and I've talked to recently, I've known since like second grade, probably. Right. I knew this dude named Chris and this chick named Monica. And we were all in the same grade. Chris was Monica's uncle.
Really? I've seen even worse than that, bro.
And Covino, this Uncle Bill is by marriage. And I'm like, dog, this shit was within the same fucking family that we all went to school together.
Bro.
And I thought they were cousins when we were like real little. And then when we were in like third grade, she was like, oh no, that's my uncle. And Chris is like, yeah, this is my niece. I'm like, your niece, dog? Your niece can't be as old as you.
We went to school with this kid named Bobby Avery. And there was this girl that went to school with us named Gary Lynn. And she was like 2 years younger than us. And Gary Lynn was Bobby's aunt. It's like Gary Lynn's sister or brother was related to Bobby's mom or dad. And I don't know, bro. They had a kid and shit. Yeah, it was Bobby's aunt. It was Gary Lynn.
That is the funniest shit to me of being like that. Actually, my cousin Aubrey, Doug, my cousin Gabriel's daughter, her fucking Thea is like a year or so older than her. So it's like the same shit, That's fucking funny to me. Like, and it's just, hey, when somebody in the comments said that shit where they were like, what? Uncle Bill? I'm like, for real? You never encountered something a little hood like that where I don't know, Doug.
You know what it is? And I love the listeners for that. And even though we bag on Rich a lot, I love Rich for it too. It's a constant display of the different walks of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it brings everyone from different walks of life together. And I think that's why I've been such a listener of the show for so long, because you're going to get Vatos and you're going to get fucking Eddie, your DJs, and you're going to get, you're going to get Jason's in Tampa. You're going to get Kukui, Javier Feets. You're going to get all these different people from different, you're going to get Marks in Colorado, bro. I just want to get threesome. You know what I mean? You're going to get, it's all walks of life. Nervous Matt. You're going to get all these fucking different characters. And I think with that being said, everyone's experiences are just different, dude. And I know mine out here in Cali and the Bay and Southern Oregon, and now I'm on the Central Coast. I know my shit's way different than a lot of people. Like, I got a homie lives in Kansas, bro, and life just ain't normal back there. It's just totally different from what he grew up out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I did want to talk about, we're talking about different walks of life and shit. And there's something that actually makes
is this going to get deep right now?
No, this is going to actually.
Can I get my hooter?
It's going to get, go ahead. We're talking about different walks of life and shit.
Yep.
What I am super jealous of, dog, it's something that I have
Rich's side poofs.
Two things that I have no fucking interest in, but I'll tell you why I'm jealous of the people that do. So the Marvel universe and Star Wars, right?
Like Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's the shit, bro.
I haven't watched it.
Well, it's only the shit because Vader gets fucked up.
I haven't watched it, and I didn't watch Mandalorian. I heard both of those were good. There's somebody in my office. She's a huge Star Wars fan, so we were talking about it, and she was telling me how she was explaining to me how Boba Fett falls into the whole universe and shit, and all this.
Fuck Boba Fett.
And I was like, dog. I go, you know what? I'm so jealous of people that are into that kind of shit because, Doug, I'm like, there's a lot of shit that I'm into, like
it really ain't that
Freaks and Geeks and shit. Right, like Freaks and Geeks lasted one season, right?
What the fuck is that?
Fucking, it had Seth Rogen, Busy Phillips, fucking, James Franco.
Is it Busy or Boosie?
Whatever, dog. You call her Boosie if you want. But James Franco, fucking, Jason Segel, fucking.
I thought James Franco wasn't fucking with Seth Rogen no more.
So yeah, dog. This shit was fucking in 1999.
Oh,
but so what I'm saying is like that kind of shit that I mean, there's a lot of shit that I dig that wasn't really, there's a lot of mainstream shit I dig, obviously, like fucking kind of lame shit. But there's some shit that I dig that fucking didn't go very far with
Slipknot. What's that band?
Yeah, I like Slipknot. But let me see. But those things like aren't like the Marvel universe where, dog, there's endless amount of shit you could watch. There's so many fucking movies. There's different Spider-Men and pigs and dudes and fucking
I just want that new Beavis and Butthead, bro. Just Beavis and Butthead, the new one. That's it.
That actually comes out this weekend.
I know it does.
It should be out already, right?
That's why we're talking about this fucking tomfoolery shit. So, that should be our focus.
Well, see, the thing is, Doug, the reason why because I wish there was something that I was into that had all this different tangents of shit. Like Star Wars. If you're into Star Wars, dog, you could watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. You could watch fucking you could watch fucking Boba Fett. You could watch library. Unlimited tangents. And the thing is, Doug, they have such a
Why do you use some big words, bro?
What?
Tangents,
because I went to school, dog. Sometimes I gotta pull those out.
And you never left, fucker. You went to school and got a job there.
You know what? Speaking of which, yes. I remember my friend Erica. She's one of my best friend's wives, and I've known her longer than I've known him. And I remember one time we were in class, we were in college, and they were doing like a groundbreaking ceremony because they were gonna build these new buildings, right? Mm-hmm. And we had to go to it for like extra credit or some shit. Okay. So I remember we went and we were like, man, what the fuck? Like teacher making us come over here, stupid ass shit. We're like, we're gonna be already done and graduated by the time these fucking buildings are even up, you know? Mm-hmm. My fucking office is now in one of those buildings.
Oh, that's great.
Ain't that fucking God fucking bending me over his knee and saying, listen, motherfucker, take this, you know?
Shouldn't stop at the 2-year.
You
get a 4-year or 2-year?
Doug, I got a fucking master's degree.
Really?
Yeah. I did my 4-year and then I did another 2 years.
You want to hear something funny? Is I fucking, my transcripts. I only got 5 classes left. I started filling out 2 discussions yesterday. I want to cancel my shit. I'm like $650 out of my pocket for this shit? No, thanks. I don't even know. I was like, fuck this, but I didn't cancel it. I still got homework.
Oh yeah, that sucks. But
hey, I got some rapid fire shit, bro. I got some shit I want to get you.
Let's go rapid.
All right. Are you sure? Because I haven't brought up a topic yet. You ready?
Yeah. My bad, dog. I didn't mean to take over.
It's all right. Hour in the show, bro. Is my turn yet or what?
Okay, go ahead. Now let's go to Kukui for topic 1. 54 minutes into this shit.
Hey, did you fucking hear Rich say that you need to be aware of your surroundings?
Yes.
And fucking that when you fucking fell, you fell hard because your parents fucking told you to watch out or you're going to fall. And then you actually did and you got hurt and learned the fucking lesson.
I vaguely remember that. I don't remember what was the conversation.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I think you did last episode and the one before which you did this one. So this might have been from like 3 weeks ago. But
okay, cool. Okay, cool.
But now I remember he was saying something. I think Ben ate shit or something. And they were talking about fucking basically for me, what I took from it is our parents were different than these parents nowadays. And I feel like any lesson that I've ever learned in life, I learned the hard way,
Mm-hmm.
right? At least the good lessons, right? Like the ones where I really fucked myself up, that's when I didn't do the shit again. How about you? What do you think? Did you learn more when you learned the hard way with like a severe punishment or you fucked yourself up or something? Or were you the kid that just listened and did what mom and dad said?
Well, I did listen to what mom and dad said. I was a good kid. I'm not going to try and act like I was all hood and shit. I was a good kid. I fucking watched Power Rangers and shit and just fucking minded my business, But the thing is,
after junior high?
No, Doug, when I was like 7.
Everyone was good at 7, right? Like, what did
I don't know, Doug? Maybe you're knocking off old ladies and shit. Give me your purse, bitch.
We were throwing rocks at cars and fucking all kind of fucked up shit.
I didn't do that kind of
bro,
shit.
There was a neighbor. In my neighborhood, there was this chick named Attica, and she lived by Tip Dog. And
she lived on Attica.
No, everyone just tried to bang her. I didn't get lucky, but
she was bad or what?
Did. But we would, huh?
She was bad. Attica was bad. Okay, I'll take it.
She gave it up, but her backyard.
Shout out to April. My homie
April Fitz.
Not April. My homie will know that reference if he's listening.
But we used to go in her backyard, dude, and she lived in the back of a busy street. And anyone that knows the neighborhood I'm from, the Fresno Flats, it backed up to Fowler Avenue. And we would go back there, bro. We'd throw eggs at cars and batteries. And we weren't even like 13. We were janky, bro. We did janky ass shit. You do janky shit like that?
No, Doug. You know what, Doug? This is fucking lame as fuck. But around that time, I was like so into like my own shit. Like I was into like playing the guitar and fucking learning these fucking dances and editing videos. Doug, I remember there was a video that I edited, that I filmed, that I recorded on my parents' webcam on like the home computer. Mm-hmm. And I edited that bitch in Windows Movie Maker. And like, I remember putting like myself on like an album cover, and it was like me with these fake dreads. Cause my hair was probably about this long. Doug, my hair was about this long, and I fucking made it look like dreads because I had my hair down to my shoulders at one point. Okay. So it was probably a little shorter than that. And I had it like into these fake dreads, and I did like an album cover. And I was fucking putting that shit on an album and shit. That's the kind of stupid shit I was doing. So I wasn't out fucking trying to fucking do crazy shit.
I remember 6th grade hanging out with Tip Dog, and I won't incriminate the drivers, but I'll just say that they were someone's older siblings. Mm-hmm. And I remember fucking knocking off the church mailbox with a baseball bat hanging out the window of a car in like 6th grade, bro. We went mailbox smashing, and we did all kind of fucked up shit.
Doug, even like and this actually comes back again to the after show, but Luis, that's what the L is for in TASBL. Doug, like when I met Luis, like my junior year of high school, and Doug, we were such like fucking like just like good kids and fat asses, Doug. Like we would just fucking, I would go to his pad, and if I was gonna like stay the night or something, we would just fucking like be eating and shit and fucking watching movies and just like not doing anything like really criminal and shit. Bro,
I remember Columbo in Columbus in like the 7th or 8th grade. It was me, Charlie Hebner, Bones. His name's Bones, but it was me and Bones. And I think there was one more person, and we stayed the night at Columbo's house, right? And we fucking snuck out in the middle of the night. And Jessica, his mom, R.I.P. Jessica, Lady J, she was the best. But she fucking flipped her shit, boy. She caught us sneaking back in the window at like 2 a.m. We were like 13. She's like, they're gonna fuck me up. Don't you ever come to my house and do that shit. She goes, you guys get your own house for that shit. They don't get me in trouble with your parents. I was cool enough to let you guys stay the night. You little motherfuckers are sneaking out, coming now. Hell no. She had a fit. We were sneaking out in like the 7th grade. We would. Man, I don't even know if I want to spill all the beans, because on here I usually give them too much.
Like there were occasions where we did stupid shit. Like I remember there was this rich kid that we knew, and he had moved out of like their average house into like a fucking big ass fucking like mansion and shit, right? That kid has since fucking passed away.
It wasn't a transient.
So Doug, I remember like that we went to his house, and his name was Brett. So fucking we went to Brett's house, and fucking it was an empty fucking pretty big fucking house. So we went and had like a little fucking kickback and shit over there. Mm-hmm. And it was like I mean, nobody was there. We fucking, of course, had alcohol and shit. My friend Isaac got so fucked up. He wanted to beat up everybody. We used to call him Compton because he was from King City, California. I don't know if you know where King City is.
Yeah, it's weak.
Well, he fucking he was from King City and he fucking he was he got fucked up. And I remember we were like, oh fuck, Compton's about to fuck somebody up. But he drank.
Why do they call him Compton off King City though?
It's because he was from California and we didn't know what King City was.
Bro, so King City is a beach town, or it's on the 101. It's in between Monterey and like Paso Robles, bro.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I just knew this dude was Mexican. He was quiet and he was from California. And so we just thought he was a fucking G because he was like a quiet Mexican that looked like he could fuck somebody up. And I'm pretty sure he could have. I never saw him do it.
And maybe he could fight. I don't know. But yeah, King City, check it out on the map.
Oh, you know what, Doug? I wonder.
When you get a chance, Google that shit. I used to know a girl from King City. Think she lives there now, actually.
Really? You know what? I wonder if. Let me see if I could find fucking.
But hey, bro, you gonna let me go through my list or what?
Yeah, I am. Give me 2 seconds, though. I want to show you a fucking old ass picture. Right here, Doug. There's fucking Compton right there. You see him?
Yeah.
With the big old criminal.
Yeah, I see him.
Remember we were the criminals?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, okay, my bad, dog. Go ahead. Let's get back to your list.
All right, bro. Rich talking about Ralph Rewards. He's using it to save money on gas. You catch that?
Yeah.
You know what I think it is, bro? I think it's fucking funny that 8 years ago, he says you can't even live a good life, I think, unless you make $250,000. I don't know if you ever caught that conversation or not.
Yeah.
But talking about you can't live a good life unless you're making like well over 6 figures and this and that. And he's using fucking Ralphie rewards to fucking save
cash.
10 cents. To save 10 cents a gallon, bro. It's funny. So it's funny. I've always been like that. Like for me, it was never a financial status.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is I'm not leaving money on the table. And I've never wanted to leave money on the table. I'm generous with tipping and I give everyone their fair share. But my thing, I just don't throw it away, bro, because I'm a hustler. I'm going to take that shit and flip it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to leave it there. So it's funny, though, that, you know, he's barely catching on in his 40s that, you know, $75 at the pump could have been 72 if he just typed in a fucking 10-digit phone number and he's already shopping at the grocery store anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, if not, you're just leaving money on the table. But you also have to make sure, though, that fucking still takes you. Better get your gas buddy app, Rich, because you better make sure that when you're using that 10 cents a gallon or whatever, 20, 30, because you stacked them, you still better make sure that because it's Ralph's, they're not charging you more than the cheapest place in town to begin with.
You're right. Yeah, because if you go to, you're like, oh, I got my Ralph rewards and you're saving 10 cents, but the fucking, 2 miles away, you're saving 30 cents.
Right. It's like, but I saved $6.19 with my rewards. Yeah, but it's $6.09 down the street. So save your rewards for next time. Let them stack till you got a 50 cent a gallon discount and come back.
Fuck yeah. You know what? I feel like that's another fucking TikTok clip. That shit's gonna we're gonna have to throw that bitch on because the last time, Doug, where our fucking TikTok clips average, like, and I'll be real with the numbers, they average like 200, 215 views, the TikTok clips, right? And because I said, you know what? Fucking Gary Vee's always preaching about fucking, you got to post 4 times a day and 3 times a day and all this shit. So, Doug, I literally have been posting, 3 or 4 times a day. And I said, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take our show and I'm going to cut it up and put clips and shit. And I'll let you get back to your point. But fucking a clip that you talked about where you're talking about.
I don't feel guilty. It took you 3 episodes at all, bro. I'm just going to put it out there.
Doug, you had your HOA fees. Hey, this is me fucking swinging from your balls right here.
I know. Take it.
You talked about HOA fees and save fucking money and A, B, and C. And Doug, our little 200 views that we roughly fucking average, we got like 1,500 views on that video. I was like, hey, I'll fucking take it. So if you ever want to, Doug, you're fucking more, you've financially fucking set than me. You've owned some homes, you've owned this, you've owned that, you've had a record label. So if you ever want to come with financial advice, hey, fucking do it. We'll throw those bitches into TikToks. So go ahead.
Motherfuckers got questions. I got answers.
So go ahead, Doug. What's next?
So another thing, Rich was talking about, once you hit over 40, it's much harder to fucking stay in shape, whether you're a parent or you got work or whatever the fuck you think you do, right? And I'm calling bullshit.
Okay, why?
I'm working damn near 50 hours a week, my damn self, and I've lost 32 pounds in the last couple of months. And you know what? You know how long it takes me, bro? You know why I'm calling bullshit? Because the only fucking thing I do is I ride on the exercise bike 5 miles. which takes me a total of 21 minutes and 30 seconds, sometimes 21 minutes. I take my ass into the sauna for another fucking 25 minutes. Who in the fuck can't figure out 46 minutes a day out of 20? Well, let's say you sleep for 8. So out of 16 hours, you can't dedicate 48 minutes to your overall health and well-being. You got to make it a priority.
You know what? And this is the thing.
You find a way to fuck, don't you?
Doug, this is the thing that
I'm just saying, bro. When what's important to you? When
you're young, I do feel like you fucking have a shit ton more. I don't want to say time. You
do. Because the time doesn't go by as fast. I got to get my ass up at 6 a.m. It's already fucking 8:15 tonight. And then I barely got off and all I did was grab a bite to eat. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I'm taking my ass to the gym in the morning.
And you know what though, Doug? But when you are fucking like 18, 19, whatever, 20, you do have though a shit ton. You still have, maybe your responsibilities are different, but you're still a busy person. So when you're talking about you have this many hours in the day and shit, and it really is, dog, when it comes down to it, because when you're fucking 18, 19, 20 years old and you're fucking you still have, like, say you have your little part-time job or full-time job or whatever you're doing. Say you're going to school, you fucking, you know, you're gonna spend maybe a little time here and there with your families. And so, you know what I'm saying, Doug? Like when you're fucking, whether you're a kid or whether you're an adult, you're gonna have priorities and shit, unless you're somebody who's just sitting on your ass, not doing shit, you know, which there are those people. But I think Rich was talking about average people who are fucking busy, you know, when they're kids and shit, and when they're adults.
I'll give you a perfect example though.
Go ahead.
Covino, I don't know if you heard it, but Covino said since they started the new summer hours, by the way, I want to know what you think about that. But that Rich called him at like 7:14 in the morning and he lost an hour and a half of sleep. He could have been sleeping in because fucking Rich is calling him, asking him a question at 7 something. Rich should have been at the gym. If you got time to call Covino, motherfucker, you got time to ride a bike.
Mm-hmm. He could have been that, bro. He could have been killing two birds with one stone.
You know what, dude? I've had it. The fuckery stops here. I'm putting the brakes on the bullshit.
Okay.
Doesn't that silly bastard own a Peloton?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
If I can get my motherfucking ass up at 50 hours a week and go to 2 gyms, I go to 2 motherfucking gyms here in Lompoc. Look at the screen, homie. 2. That is a fucking big 2. You know why? Because Planet Fitness doesn't have a sauna, and part of my routine is a sauna. I go to Planet Fitness, which is about 4 or 5 minutes down the street, put in my 21 and a half minutes, and I take my sweaty ass all the way to Pure Fitness and sit in there for 20 to 25 minutes. If I can go to 2 motherfucking different gyms every single day, why can't his greasy ass with fucking side poops get on a Peloton for 30 minutes?
Fuck, dog. You just fucking, you know what?
Fuck that dude. I don't want to hear his bullshit no more. He's so full of shit sometimes.
All right, dog. Fucking,
rapid fire. I'm still going. I'm pumped up. Now you got me all fucking fired up.
Let's go.
All right, bro. What about he said he was trying to be a wingman at the fucking bonfire and he invited some fucking chick and fucking she thought she was supposed to be there with him. Did you catch that shit?
Yep. Yeah. And his wife fucking even called him out and was like, Doug, you're full of shit.
I think he does that shit on purpose for attention. I get, once again, back to the insecurity shit. I think everything that fucker does is a calculated move. Just saying.
Okay. Next.
Summer hours, bro. You like them better or you don't?
I thought I was going to hate them. Right now I'm digging them because my boss has been working remotely and she's having daily check-ins at like 9 or 9:30. Mm-hmm. So, and we've been having a lot of meetings actually around 10. So I've been having a lot of morning meetings. So there's still a chance where I'm going to miss the first 30 minutes or hour of the show. But for the most part, with this time change, it's actually worked in my favor because we're having those daily check-ins. And I'm like, fuck yeah, thank God. Because we meet for like a half hour every morning, 9:30 to 10. Boom. As soon as this,
meet and greet, bro. They don't greet you too?
Yeah. As soon as my supervisor's done talking, I can hear 1, 2, 3. Don't mind if I do. And then it starts and I'm like, fuck yeah. Like,
I haven't caught that. I'm digging them. I'm struggling on that myself. I'm still trying to find my balance. I usually catch up through replays while I'm at the gym or in the sauna. But yeah, man,
I listened to their show twice the other day.
Well, I like the 10 o'clock because it does. I get to work at 9 too, and it is so fucking because I got a lot of shit going on over there. So for me, it's hard for me to show up at the same time they start because I got to go check in with departments and make sure everyone's running right and everything's going smooth. And so and usually I got that's my boss's call. We're setting out the plan for the day and So it's hard for me at 9. I think 10 is going to be better for me because then I can get settled in. I'm usually settled in by 10 o'clock. So unless it's a busy ass day, I should be able to be in my office, checking emails, checking that shit out.
Yeah. All right.
Bam. Covino. He brought up it must be hard for Scott Disick still wanting to be a part of the family after Courtney remarried. He brought up his aunt's ex-husband. I think we talked about Bill a little earlier in the show, and it was weird for him in that situation. How do you feel about that? Do you think you would be able to peacefully co-parent, even if your chick? Because I've been bagging on Rich this episode, but I did hear Rich say that co-parenting is easy until one of the fucking parents is starting to date someone else. And I think he made a good point with that. What do you think?
I think
multiple part question.
For Scott, Doug, honestly, I feel really bad for him.
Me too.
Because it's not. I think it would be hard enough if he like had like his own family and shit and all that, and he was, kind of like not in the picture anymore, but it's still kind of weird because he's the parents or the kid's parent. That would still be kind of iffy, but Doug, he don't even have like his own family. Like, and it goes back. Like, I used to watch the fucking Kardashians back in the day. Actually,
did you?
I've seen a lot.
I did too. I'm talking shit. I'm a shit talker. I did too.
Yeah,
you don't want to look at cheeks all day, bro. I like to put it on mute and watch that motherfucker. I don't need to hear him talk.
I've seen they are entertaining. Doug Covino made a point.
They are.
They've been on the show fucking almost 20 years because they're entertaining. So
we're gonna bring back Rob, bro. Come on, Rob.
I know, Doug. Who cares?
Been hibernation for like 9 years.
Who cares if you got fat, dog? I'm fucking.
Well, he
fat.
fell asleep for 9 years, bro. He's hibernating.
I'm fat, dog, and I'm still on camera. Who gives a fuck? Come on.
Yeah, come on, Robbie.
Ah, man. But you know what? Though,
but hey, you know what? I'm gonna make an argument out of that.
What?
You don't have a fucking family of hot chicks surrounding you either, and you don't have fucking 5 hotties dancing behind you in every fucking scene either. And he wasn't always fat. He got fat.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Chloe did the reversal and fucking Rob turned into Chloe turned into Rob. I don't know how that shit all worked out.
Doug, maybe they had like a Freaky Friday type shit.
They had a fucking face off like Nick Cage and John Travolta.
He was like, I could eat a peach for hours. Do you remember that shit?
Why am I in here?
Oh, fuck. But right. Doug, okay, Rob. No, I feel sorry for him, Doug, because he doesn't have, not Rob, Scott. He doesn't have a fucking.
Sorry for Rob too, shit.
You fucking, yeah. But Scott this is his family. And like I was saying, years and years ago when I started watching the show, I haven't watched this new, I watched the first episode of this new fucking version of it. I did. I have.
You watched 2, 3, 4, 5, and however many else are out there.
No, my girl's been watching it, but I haven't. I will eventually, I'm sure. But
you watch it while you're laying in bed?
Nah.
It's not on the background.
No, Doug, fuck. But yeah, I feel for Scott, Doug, because I'm like he must feel like hella lonely, like real talk, like not even like all homo shit aside.
No, he's famous with he's fucking stars. How is he lonely?
Come on, what happens? You fuck these bitches and then you're fucking. You still don't have
you find one that you can make your lady.
Yeah, I think that's what he needs to do. But right now
he needs a lady because I think again, Rich's theory proves right. He's only miserable and unhappy because he's the one who's still single.
That's true. But at the same time, like
I got a plan, bro.
Go ahead. Come on. What does Scott need to do? What does Scott Disick need to do to be happy?
He needs to follow the program and the plan of other successful couples who have split that are raising children in similar situations. Like, why can't he just settle for Christmas Eve? There's been many a times that I've lived out of town, bro, or like worked in retail, and I couldn't maybe make it Christmas Day, or I couldn't make it till Christmas Day late at night, or it was my kid's turn to go with her mom that Christmas. You just quit being a selfish little bitch and celebrate on, like, if you can't do it that day, then you do say maybe Travis and Courtney go to fucking Cozumel next Christmas. And then maybe it's cool for him to go over to Chris's house with everybody else because Travis and Courtney aren't there. But I think for at least the first couple of years of their marriage, he should want them to succeed. right? So all this bitching and complaining and causing controversy on TV, like it's not much different than what Kanye's doing to fucking Kim. Like that's still your children's. Give me a second. That's still your children's mother, and I don't think you should cry out publicly. I think this is a closed matter situation, whether I agree with him or not, because I do see the side where it's fucked up because he doesn't have a family. But I think that if Chris, Chloe, Kim, Rob, and all them other fucking mutts still really love him as much as they say they do, why not just have one like a day before or a day after with Scott? You know what I'm saying? So he can still celebrate that holiday because he might not hit every Christmas day. He might have to settle for the day after or the day before, but maybe one Christmas, like I said, he can, or same with Easter. I think that, he's probably not going to hit New Year's, but he's going to have to accept the reality that his children's mother married another dude, right? And their happiness still has to be important to him too. And if it's going to make them feel uncomfortable, why the fuck would you want to even be there?
Yeah.
That's weird, bro. Like if you know they don't want you there, why would you I don't know, bro. I get it. I know he doesn't have family. I think there's a solution. They can do it the day before, the day after. But why the fuck he wants to be somewhere so bad that he's not wanted? I don't understand. And I did watch one of those episodes myself, and Chris did him janky, and Kendall did him janky, and they're already having side fucking dinners here and that side dinners there where he's pissed off that he's not invited. And it's like, bro, but if they wanted you there, they would have fought for you to be there. So like now you're just being a weirdo.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, well, actually, you kind of answered my question because I thought when Covino and Rich brought this up on the show, I thought they were kind of saying like with Travis and Courtney being married and, them being like a serious couple, I thought they were just kind of doing a hypothetical. Like, how do you think fucking Scott feels? Like I said, I haven't
watched TMZ.
No.
You don't watch you don't ever see TMZ fucking download the app and check boss up any of the shit?
I have the app, but I just get notifications from time to time, like when somebody dies and shit.
Did you get a notification about Kanye and Kim spending fucking Father's Day together? And she gave him a shout out on Twitter after all the shit he's done, right? But she gave him a shout out on Twitter and fucking whatnot.
I remember something, so probably, yeah.
Well, Pete wasn't there. Right. And I know this is kind of backwards from what we're talking about, but Pete wasn't there. You know why? Because it would have probably been fucking hella uncomfortable. The problem is Pete probably didn't throw a fit and was confident in himself to let his ex go spend that with her children and their father and didn't be a bitch about it and let them handle it. So he didn't want to force himself to be in a situation that wasn't comfortable. He didn't want to put Kim in a situation to make her uncomfortable, those children in a situation to be uncomfortable. But Scott does, because if it's uncomfortable for Scott, it's probably going to make his children uncomfortable, right? How do they go run to Travis like normal when daddy's there? Like you're just creating, because your own insecurities, you're creating a weird situation. And in reality, bro, your children should be all you need.
So that was my question. So there's been, like I told you, I wasn't lying when I said I only watched the first one, even though you think I'm lying. So there's been episodes then, is that what you're saying? Where Scott's been making a fucking like a shit show about it?
Bro, I watched part of one the other night, or I had it on in the background, and he was pissed off at Chris because she had something and they were eating together and she called it his lunch or his bird. I forgot. Don't quote me in the details because like I said, it was in the background, but I know he was upset that he didn't get invited to something. And she was trying to say, but you're here now, we're hanging out now. And it wasn't good enough for him. And then I think the similar situation came up with Kendall, where she had people at her house and he wasn't invited because Courtney and Travis were there. And he was pissed off about that too. And the thing is, you have to realize that, like it or not, right. And I think Covino talked about it as well with that kid, Mikey, from Layla's fucking little band that she had. That's a byproduct of breakups. And just because you're Scott Disick doesn't mean that you're immune to it. And I don't think that Kim and Chloe and Chris and Kendall and Kylie should never talk to you again. And I think that it'd be okay if you guys are still close, but I don't think you should infringe on your ex's new relationship. It's not what's best for your children. If it's going to make people uncomfortable in the moment, then just wait. Maybe 2 or 3 years from now when things settle down a little bit and he's not such a weird, because I wouldn't want him there, bro. He's acting like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. And see, that's where I have to take your word for it, because you're saying he's acting like a weirdo and he's making a scene and all this shit. I thought that it was just coming from a like, do you think this is how he's feeling? Or do you think so? From what you're saying, and I guess what they said is that he's making a scene on episodes and shit and making it kind of fucking awkward for people.
He's
right?
crying, bro. He's making an issue where he's getting emotional. He's upset that he wasn't invited. And the thing is, too, I'm going to take an old school Covino Rich term. What happened to the pussification of America? Right? In breakups, you're lucky you don't get cut all the way off, let alone still talk to the family at all.
Yeah.
Right. And like, so what makes him special to demand something that nobody else rarely gets?
I agree.
And I think Rich, and I was in the sauna, Rich, and I'm 40-ish, but I was in the sauna, you motherfucker. And I was listening to you today talk about David Hoots can commingle with Sarah's mom, but it would be weird to invite them all on vacation together to California.
That kind of threw me off. So I'll say my point right now.
So I think whatever, long story short, I think that certain situations that are short and sweet in passing, I think that's probably fine for right now, but it's quite obvious that no one is ready for what Scott wants, and he needs to chill himself the fuck out and hope that time takes over and, you know, people get comfortable with that. But quit being a bitch.
I just wanted to know what Rich meant by you can't expect them to travel together. Like, you're not asking them to get on the same fucking plane together and shit. If fucking Sarah's fucking biological dad is coming, isn't he going to be there? Isn't he going to see Sarah? Isn't he going to see the grandkids? Isn't he going to see Rich? Isn't he going to see? So how is it traveling together? That's what
I mean. They took separate transportation at separate lodging. I don't see why it would be any different.
I don't either.
Different city.
I don't either, because Rich was saying if he has something, he's like, well, we can't have anything.
I think you're
in California.
Right. Okay. You win. You changed my mind.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because like Rich is like, oh, we can't fucking see. Well, all right, next, rapid fire.
All right, that was easy. So next on my list, Covino was talking about the Aussie party he went to with the open bar and food, and he was worried about someone breaking into his car. Right? Yeah. Do you ever worry about someone breaking into your car? Do you keep valuables in your car? And if you do, who the fuck is your insurance company? Rich made a comment also that the first place they look's in the glove box. Are you fucking stashing shit in the glove box?
No. If I ever leave anything in the car, it's one of two things. It's either, actually, it's probably only one thing. Probably maybe my wallet. Like if I took it out and I put it like on the dash or something.
I put it in a little side in between, where you lose all your phone.
Yeah, that. But other than that, dog, right there, I'm very Covino-ish.
And it's black, so it blends in.
I have my bag with me a lot of times. My lap. Yeah, a lot of times my fucking backpack, dog. It's a backpack. It's an AfterShowBL backpack. Remember?
But why do you keep calling it a bag?
So it's a backpack. Okay, so I have my backpack, and a lot of times I have my laptop in there. I have fucking whatever SD cards and shit because I'm editing or whatever. So I have a lot of times I have that shit with me. But like if I get home or I get somewhere, I'm usually taking the bag with me. Or if I'm going to a dinner or something, I'm not going to bring the bag with me. So when I get off the car, I have my wallet and I have my phone, and that's pretty much all I have. What else do you fucking have in your car that you think they're going to rob? The only thing I'm thinking about is they're going to rob my fucking car. I don't have like,
I got a anything. Valentine 1, shout out Mike Valentine. I got a Valentine 1 of my shit, updated, brand new design.
The fuck is a Valentine 1?
Bro, it's the best radar detector on the market. It probably saved me from like 100 tickets since 08.
Oh, really?
That motherfucker sees cops it sees cops 2 miles down the road on a straightaway. But anyways, I got my Valentine 1 in there. I usually got fucking probably got some tree in that motherfucker a little bit somewhere, a couple pins.
That Valentine 1 though isn't like installed in your car and shit. Because I remember my brother had those shits like in the late 90s, early 2000s, and he had to mount it and do all kinds of shit. This shit you just have like in your glove box or something,
bro. And you know what else we had in the 90s? You had car phones that were mounted too, but we got away from that as well. So no,
so I'm just asking though, like, so what is it? Is it just like in your glove box and
it plugs? Yeah, it's a Valentine. It's got an app, and you can fucking close the light on the detector and just look at the alerts on your phone, so you don't light everybody up at night and the 50 don't know you got one. But no, it's a radar detector, and it plugs. You know, you got to get power, so it goes in your cigarette lighter or whatnot. And it's badass, dude. He's the dude that you've heard of Escort, right? Radar detectors.
No.
Escort's the other best one. Well, back in the day, he worked for them. It was called Cincinnati Microwave. He branched off, did his own thing, created the Valentine. The Valentine's legendary because it was the first radar detector that had arrows.
I didn't have the Cincinnati Microwave. I had an Albuquerque hot plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are dope too.
Okay,
but
there we go. That's why.
This Valentine, though, was the first radar detector that had arrows that let you know where the fucking bogey was.
Oh, really?
So he had a patent on that to like 2018, and then now everybody can do it. But he had arrows whether the motherfucker was to the right, the left, in front, or in the back. So you knew where the fucking fuzz was.
Dang, the fuzz.
Yeah, and then he offered upgrades. So I've already upgraded twice where you could buy that fucker for 500, but you could send it in and pay like 180, and they send you a brand latest model.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's good to know, dog. Because I drive
Valentine
like a
one.
jackass,
but anyway,
especially if I'm
Valentine one. So back to my question. So who's your insurance company, and are you tripping, leaving your car somewhere overnight?
My shit's just Geico, and it's fucking. I don't know. I'm not tripping
at all.
No.
What's your deductibles?
$500
for comprehensive, and what, thou wow for collision?
I guess, dog. I don't fucking know. I just fucking pay it.
You don't know what your deductibles are?
I know it's $500. Like if
make a TikTok finance out of this too. Hey, know your deductible, bro. Know your risk factor.
I know if I hit somebody, it's $500.
So you might be on 250 then. So that's usually what it is. Usually it's 1,000 collision, 500 comprehensive. Collision basically means if it's your fault, you got to pay.
Oh yeah, it's that 500 comprehensive, I think.
So you're at 5 and 5?
I think.
Okay, I'm at 100 and 0. So if I hit you and total your car and my car, it costs me $100. If you hit me, it don't cost me shit. If I leave my car somewhere and someone breaks in and does whatever the fuck I don't give a shit if someone breaks the windshield. I got to pay no part of it.
So are you paying like a shit ton more per month?
I pay an extra $20 a month, but the thing is,
all?
Yeah, bro. And think about it. You lose one time, it's 500, right? So what's that? I can go 25 months paying that $20. And if one little thing happens, I break even.
Fuck, dog. That's like nothing. Cause my shit, I think, what is my monthly payment right now? I don't know. It's like $150.
I pay 180 on a 2021 Toyota.
Well,
Camry.
that makes sense, dog. Cause if it's mine's like 150 and then yours is 180, you said you're paying that extra 20.
Maybe 30.
But I'm like, fuck, dog. I'm like, I would pay that fucking $30 to have that 100.
You know why?
Shit.
You know why? Because guess what? I don't got to pay for 2 Ubers. You know why?
Why?
I can just drive to the bar and leave my car there overnight because I don't give a fuck. If they do some shit to it, they could blow that bitch up for all I give a fuck. I'm gonna get a new one. And it ain't gonna cost me a buffalo nickel.
That's cool. Yeah, I gotta look into that shit.
I'll just go to the fucking
whenever
bar.
I'm like choosing insurance and shit for my car, it's State just Farm, like, bro. Sure, fucking, yeah, yes, next. I don't give a fuck, bro, yes.
State Farm, put it this way. My ex was driving my Mustang, and I had a Mustang, right? And this fucking Brajo was driving the motherfucker, had beat 20-inch rims. It was dope. She fucking, you get them little capacitors that regulate your second battery flow? Well, the motherfucker quit regulating, and the bitch caught on fire when she was driving it, right? I didn't pay a buffalo nickel. They paid me like $3,000 over what I had invested to build the car and hook it all up. I fucking bought it back for $1,500, sold it to Mito for $2,000. He cut the wires, fixed it all back up, hooked it up, and painted it, got a new headliner, fucking new wiring. And he was rolling it like nothing happened, right? Because it wasn't in a crash. It was just a little fire shit. So he fixed it. Some fucking Brajo hit him. They totaled it out for his ass too, bro. State Farm totaled the same car twice.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. State Farm's a shit.
Damn. Okay, cool.
So zero deductible, leave your car in the parking lot of the bar. No one gives a fuck.
So you mean whenever I get insurance, I read the shit. I don't just hit next.
No, you ask for zero comprehensive.
Oh, you're talking to somebody now.
When you want your policy, you tell them I want zero comprehensive.
Oh, because I do all my shit online or on the fucking phone.
Oh,
on my phone.
And that's why you got 500. You got to go. You got to request this shit. Like, and for me, I was married at the time, and the reason my ex had it was she bought illegally. I don't know how they let her slip through the cracks. But at 16, Suzuki sold her a fucking car with Suzuki credit, and she wasn't even an adult yet. And I remember she told me that she knew that if something happened, she didn't have 500 bones to fix the shit, but she had the extra 20 a month.
Yeah.
And because she had it since she was 16, she was grandfathered in. We were married. I called and said, motherfucker, I want into. She got my last name, motherfucker. She got it. I got it too.
That's dope.
I never gave it up, bro.
I'm getting financial support every fucking week when I meet with you. I'm meeting with my financial advisor is fucking.
Hey, Kukui's Financial Corner, bro. So no, I think so.
TikTok.
Hey, so I think like for Covino, especially since they lease cars all the time, right? They like to lease and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that fucking Honda. Leave that son of a piece of shit there, bro. If they fuck it all up and key it and fucking do whatever because he was worried about getting jumped because he's got the fucking man bag. Fuck that, bro. Get zero comprehensive. It's a fucking car. Right? How many cars you had in your life? Are you attached to your car? I'm not attached to my car. Steal that motherfucker. Give me an excuse to get a new one, please. Especially if nothing comes out of my pocket.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dog, about
and
cars.
You know, matter of fact, wink, 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 wink. Maybe you got 2 Valentines in your car. I don't know. Maybe you got 2 of them in there. Maybe your snowboard is in there too, right? You got zero deductible. Oh, you did have, what size are you? 12? Oh, you had some Jordans there too? Bam.
It took me so long to get what the fucking winks were, dog. I've had a long day, dog. I'm fucking tired. Or you're a wink, wink. I'm like, wait, so why do you need 2?
You're like, it's 1.5 girls. Why is he winking at me, bro?
Oh, fuck, dog. All right.
So I got one. So I was working at Me and Ed's, and everyone on this listen to our show knows I'm a stoner. And I was a stoner then. That was why it was like the dream job at the time, because you got tips that you didn't have to claim. They paid us 10 cents a mile back in the day, which was great. And you can smoke weed on deliveries. I mean, who doesn't want to leave the fucking office fucking 10, 15 times a day, right? Especially if you can get high. So anyways, we had a buddy named Haraj. And Haraj. I ended up buying a couple used cars from Haraj. But Haraj was cool. And fucking, anyways, he knew I was puffing, bro. So I was working with Stickman. I was the day driver. Haraj was the night driver. And that meant I work 11 a.m. to 5. Haraj comes in at 5. He works 5 to 11. Anyways, dude, Haraj gets there at like 4:45. And I had just came in from burning a bowl and I stunk. Right. He goes, my friend, are you smoking something? I said, nah, bro, I'm not doing shit, you know? And he asked me that shit like 4 or 5 times. He said, come on, my friend, you smoking something? And I was like, nah, bro, I'm not, you know? And my friend, come on, my friend. And Haraj was cool. So I was like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. You want to go smoke? We'll go smoke. So Haraj had to wait till like 5:20 because he had 4 deliveries, right? He had 4 pizzas to take in one run. So I wait for him. He loads his car up. I sit shotgun. He throws his pizzas in the back and shit. And we go around the block. I got my pipe and we smoke a couple of bowls. I had fire. This is back in the day, but again, anyone that knows me from back in the day and Bo knows we always had fire. It was just, It was always fire. So I take Haraj and we fucking smoke a couple of bowls, right? And I thought everything was cool. Haraj takes me back to the pizza parlor. You know, he goes, there's a big parking lot. So he drops me off in the parking lot where they can't see him. And as far as I knew, Haraj went to go deliver his pizzas and shit, right?
Yeah.
Next day, I'm working fucking day shift again, and Haraj is working night. And this fucker comes in at fucking 5 o'clock, dude. And I was like, Haraj, what happened to you and shit yesterday, right? I heard fucking some shit. Oh, my friend. And I was like, well, what happened? He goes, my friend, I got so fucking high, my friend. I go to the fucking McDonald's and I fucking park my car and go to sleep. And I go, you went to fucking sleep, dude, or what? I go, what about the pizzas? Fuck the pizzas, my friend. I call and tell him my car broke and I fucking went to sleep for 2 hours at McDonald's.
So he didn't give a fuck, dog. He just went.
Oh, yeah. 4 people's order got fucked that day. It didn't show up for an hour or 2 because Haraj had it in his trunk, fucking bacon in the oven.
Oh my God. That's fucking funny, dog.
Danked out at McDonald's. So, hey, you motherfucking listeners, I know Covino Rich ain't really doing too much right now. And Michael Miggs, I'm going to call you out because you called me out telling me to say Lompoc, not Lompoc. So can I at least buy you a beer at Jasper's or DJ's or one of the fucking casino or something? Hit me.
Casino, dog. I feel like going to the casino. I haven't been to a casino in a minute. The last time I went to a casino was fucking when Nelly was in town. Really? And you know what? I don't think I ever told you the story about Nelly. Hot in there? Let me tell you real quick. Nelly knows how to put on one hell of a fucking show. You know why? He's got a handful of hits, right? And Doug, he's got more than I remembered when he was playing them. I was like, oh fuck. But Doug, this dude is a fucking. I remember 3. So this dude fucking he played the fucking hooks that everybody was fucking. You know, andale mama, ei, oh, you know, he would fucking play the little fucking hook, and then he would be like, ha, and everybody going crazy as fuck. So I was like, good gracious, ass is bodacious, and then boom, and then all of a sudden, over and over again, dog. It was like you were flipping through a fucking Nelly fucking TV or some shit, yeah, like you know, back in the day, you flip channels and shit. Mm-hmm. That's what it felt like.
Was the highlights or what?
Nothing but the fucking hits. And dog, he fucking boom, boom, boom. There were songs that have come out recently where you were like, oh shit, you know what? I've heard that song on the radio recently. I didn't know that was fucking Nelly. Hey, good for Nelly. But again, he would just play the fucking hook or whatever, you know, like the part of the shit that would get everybody wild and shit. Dog, I was fucking triple fisting beers and shit that night though. So
what do you got to do, your third leg or what?
Dog, I was holding 2 beers between one like this. So 1 beer was like this, 1 beer was like this, and then I was having another beer that I was drinking. So I had a good ass night. So, you know, everybody that I talked to because everybody in fucking dog, we're a small town. So everybody in town that was about my age and shit was fucking there, you know, like even there was this chick that I know, she had put on Facebook. She was like, hey, who's going to the Nelly concert? And this dude commented, everybody our fucking age, you know?
Right. And what'd she say?
So I don't think she responded or nothing, but I was like, yeah, no shit, bitch. Fucking everybody's going.
Did he play the Work It remix with Justin Timberlake?
He played, there was a couple of things that he did with NSYNC. I know he played like the fucking little, again, the hooks and shit. Like I think
he played Over and Over with Tim McGraw?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the Over and Over Again, you know.
With Tim McGraw? What about Kelly Rowland? He played the demo with Kelly Rowland?
Need You. And Nelly, he fucking played the Kelly Rowland.
Did he play Country Boy Do with Tyler Hubbard?
I don't remember. He did throw in a country grammar. I remember that shit.
What about Good Times Roll with Jimmy Allen?
Doug, there was probably, Doug, because was that a more recent one?
I'm not sure.
Does that have a year? Because he played one that came out in the last couple of years. Yeah, that he played that then. Because that one I didn't know, but my girl knew. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's this and this." So
I want to see Nelly Furtado and Promiscuous.
Oh yeah,
I think Nelly's on it too, bro.
She was Doug. She fucking I mean Nelly, Doug. He put on a hell of a show. I went just excited to fucking see Nelly, right? I was like, hey, this is dope. I've never seen Nelly in fucking concert before. And then it was, he knew how to fucking put
on a show. I've seen Nelly before, bro.
Really? He put on a hell of a show. On the sidelines
of the fucking Golden State Warriors in the early 2000s.
Oh, really?
Don Nelson, bro. Nelly fucking was roaming the sidelines.
Oh, dude was in fucking Boston. This fucking.
I've seen that, yeah.
You seen that shit? I seen Nelly. Fucking
pay a lot of money to watch it now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he did. But you know what, Doug? I think we went pretty long. So I'm gonna go ahead and
like Long Duck Dong. That's my favorite 16 Candles character.
I think let's fucking Ducky. Or no, that's Pretty
Duck Dong, bro. Say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na. It's my birthday too.
So after show, but later.
Long Duck Dong Gava.
We have to go out with fucking Baseline, dog. So I hope you have that.
No, you guys got to come to fucking Lompoc and go out with me. Trust me, it'll be a movie.
If you guys don't know, check out Baseline Trey. Baseline Trey, let's go.
Let's roll.
On the road to the riches, cause it's all about the paper. Now buckle up your seats and prepare for the journey. Let the music ease your soul, grab a spliff and start burning. Relax with us and take a trip to the heavens and come and spend a day in the 757.
What about Baseline Trey being on the motherfucking show? Shout out Baseline motherfucking Trey.
All right, I'll come get her.